Hey guys, just making another video. This time I'm going to talk about how to get through this current area that we're in. Um, Basically I'm going to show you how to get all the shinies here, you know, all the loot. This tree branch that I'm hitting right here, there will normally be a guy hanging off of a branch and you hit it and he falls down in the water. I've already been to this area, and then you know what, I just decided to make a video since these guys have a pretty high drop rate of some rare items like humanity and twinkling titanite. Well, pretty much any titanite, magic titanite, charred things. Basically I'm showing you where the chest is right now. I've already looted it, but it had some fucking soul crystals in it, yeah. Whatever the hell. Healing crystals. Can't remember their name right off the top of my head, but we're gonna keep going down this hallway, and this is a very, very loot-rich area. I mean, I went through this area 1-2 times and still found new stuff. I'm going to show you where to get most of the stuff from. Now, I do leave one thing, and you'll see it later on in the video, and most people will probably be freaking out about why I left it, and it mainly because it's junk. It's just some spell spice, whatever that shit is, that you use to lower your intelligence requirements of a certain spell. These guys naturally drop it here as well, so if you're farming for that stuff, well, look no further. I actually get my first twinkling titanite shard. Yeah, from this dude right here. Like the first that I've farmed in this area, and it seems to be pretty farmable because I've came back several times, and they're just constantly dropping stuff. All right, so we're gonna go left, and this is how you after you knock the guy down that's on the tree branch, he's gonna land down here. Now stay close to his edge because you will fall off if you go too far off. Now, alright, we're just gonna continue down this path after we grab this 5 humanity that these lurker things are guarding. Now be wary of these guys. They are friendly at first, but once you get close to the chick over there, she's gonna stop singing and try to kill you. So you need to kill all these guys before they become a threat, because there will be a lot of them if you don't. It's not guaranteed life ending, but it could pose problems for your health very quickly. Now I think this is either 3 or 5 humanity. I'm pretty sure it's 5. Okay, well, I was completely wrong. I think it was 2. Humanity is humanity. Alright, so we're gonna go in here, and then I'm gonna let you hear what she has to say, and then I'm gonna continue with my commentary.
We are Milfanito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark. We will sing here forever, as we always have from long, long ago. We know nothing of the world outside. And why should we? For we will never leave. Do you seek King Vendrick? But what is a king, after all?
Yes, I see King Vendrick. Oh my god.
For we will never leave here. When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught.
Alright, so we're done with that a little bit. The little ones are the little fireflies that are like above their heads when they're docile and not really trying to rip your throat out. Now the drakes will still come after you. Guys in the white robes, yeah, they'll still try to kill you. I think because they're not completely dark creatures. Those are pretty important to the lore, and they'll help you understand quite a bit. You'll meet more of them later on. Let's just leave it at that. Not necessarily. They're not all like the singing type. Some of them are actually guarders of the crypt. It's pretty interesting how that works. Whoa there. IDs and invincibility frames right there. Yeah, like I said, this is just a very drop-rich area. I mean, I would actually kind of recommend putting a bonfire aesthetic here after you're done farming out all the enemies. Ooh, Archdrake Maze. Arch Soul of Proud Knight. Yeah, I leave those alone because I know that they have a very low drop chance of anything. The lurkers, when they do drop things, they either drop those little bleeding blades that you get, or humanity. Kinda trying to be cautious up here. Don't want to walk into something. Killed the whole room right there. Some pretty good stuff in this chest. The mimic test, the tried and true hit the chest. Always works. So, we're just gonna keep going down this hallway right now. Don't worry about this fog. It's nothing special. Most people like trip balls when they see that. And we're gonna take a detour to the right, and there's a lurker that sits right below those steps. Yeah, he wasn't gonna bother me this time, but I killed him for, you know, drop source rate. You know, the drop source rate sake. It's gonna help me out in the end. So let's try to kill him again in the hope of getting humanity. That was weird. Surprised they all didn't activate at once, but Roaming Soul Mass, you have failed me. Now, these guys can be quite hazardous, especially from longer distance. I would recommend you to just listen for their bolts, because, you know, they make that eerie sound, and you can kind of hear them well before they're touching you or anywhere near you. It's actually pretty important to do that, because if you don't, you're gonna get dropped quickly in the game, because there are a lot of them. Now, that lurker really messed up with my strategy right there. Kind of just use this for cover. Because, you know, you can deal with just range, but you can't deal with melee and range. Had pretty serious advantage over me. I was trying to see if I could jump on that like in Dark Souls 2, but the original, but you can't. I don't think. I'm pretty sure you get a petrified dragon bone from this area too. I don't have to tell you how rare those are. I mean, they're not terribly rare, but they're not terribly common either. But we're gonna get a charm from this chick that's dead right there, and dodge that bolt. Now, these people are incredibly resistant to magical damage. Like dark damage will kind of drop them decently, but magical damage isn't gonna do shit. So keep that in mind when coming here. That was a decent trade right there. Try to sprint up and take this guy out real quick. See if I can drop him. The guy behind me. He was in a pretty effective spot. You would never know he was there until it was too late. So I'm gonna try to run up and drop him. You're just gonna see just how non-damaged he was from that. Normally that drops most targets, but he's just so resistant. So let's keep pushing forward. Got 2 shinies in here, 2 loot drops. Smooth, silky stone. Whatever that was. And I had to go back to Majula, so I didn't think you would want to come with me. I drank the same amount of Essence Blast just to simulate what it would really be like. Now, you're gonna have to set up pretty carefully up here because the Drakes can get you down pretty easily. They've got a pretty good combo going on up here of melee and range. Now, the Drakes, they're a little resistant to magic, but it's nowhere near as bad as the sorcerers. I'm gonna get up here and drop him. I mean, you can just see that a Dark Orb did the same amount of damage as a homing soul mass would, which is quite sad. Either the Archtrix has more health, or they're a little bit more resistant to dark. They do get knocked back, so I think they got a little bit more health. Now I'm gonna swing back and pick up all these loot drops that I missed. Yeah, sorry guys about this coughing, but I've been sick for a while. Try to not do that in future videos. So we're gonna run up on this this Drake right here. Pop Essence Blast for safety. Almost missed that. So you don't have to worry about this fog door up here. It's safe. Nothing, you know, no boss fight or nothing like that. It's actually the next boss door. Yeah, the next fog door that will be the boss door. And the boss that we're gonna be fighting, he's not hard. He does high damage, but he has very low health. Don't let him catch you. Punish his movements that he does wrong, and you'll win fairly easy. So I'm about to touch this bonfire. I keep having to go back to Majula because my friends are just bugging the shit out of me at this point. So they'll have to go out there and talk and do whatever they want to do. Talking about future YouTube videos. Alright. So I would recommend, if you are a sword build, to have some sort of ranged attack for him, because he will break your equipment. That one large one, it'd probably be wise not to get too close to him. There are a lot of drops out there. Now, I did come back randomly and just get those drops that are out there. There's nothing too important other than homing Crystal Soul Mass, which, if you know anything about mages, is very important. I'm gonna just sprint down here. There's no point in fighting anymore and losing more Estus Flasks. So let's take a whirl going through this door. Oh, I missed my first shot, but you'll see just how fast his health bar actually drops. But he will drop you really quickly. If you're a melee, I would make use of your frames of invincibility. Your invincibility frames. Roll towards him right before he hits. Just a couple of seconds, and your frames will keep you alive, and it'll let you do maximum damage. So you're gonna see invincibility frames right here. He would have killed me normally, but I rolled as soon as he slammed down, which saved my bacon. Now, if you get hit by that, you're a goner. That's actually his grab attack. I've only seen a couple people survive it, and that's people with just ginormous health bars. So I'm just gonna kill him right here. I would for that boss, I would recommend 2-hit combos. I got a little greedy towards the end. It worked out, but then also I could have been easily crushed if I wouldn't have been paying attention. 2-hit combos to keep it safe, depending on how heavy of a weapon you're using. Now, this guy up here is a freaking champ. They overbuffed the hell out of these guys. Their shield is just too overpowered. But, I'll manage. I was gonna try to get into spell parry, but he just won't hit the right way for me to parry him. So I hop behind him, and then he still manages to block a large amount of the dark orbs. It's kind of crazy. He finally just runs out of stamina right there after I hit him like about 12 times. Alright, so we're gonna go down this elevator, and we're gonna take a little trip down to the bonfire here. This is where our video ends. We're a pretty new channel, so if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. There's going to be one more shiny down here that I'm just going to show you before I touch the bonfire. I'm actually after I touch the bonfire. The next video that I'm going to come up with might be about Warframe, I'm pretty sure. So those of you that have been looking forward to me making Warframe videos, I'm gonna go over the Soma Prime, maybe the Raktacernos, and I know for a fact we're going over the Fang Prime and the Haiku Prime, possibly the Bolter Prime. I don't know. I might do like a whole weapon montage. Okay, so I was taught 2 lessons here. 1, to stop being greedy with my attacks, and 2, I still rage at this game. I think everybody does. I was pretty pissed off after this. I'm not gonna lie. He had like no health left, and normally I kill this guy like no problem, but he just shits on me right here. The bane of my existence.